Our first guest this afternoon is Wunmi Toriola. Wunmi has come a very long way in this industry. I'll remind her something this afternoon. I'm sure she will remember. Remember when you just left school, when I put you in trouble?
I'll remember for life.
That was when you were fresh from school,
right?
Fresh in the industry, and we did that interview, and then the backlash of the interview was very massive. So I'm wondering now, looking back, that's about how many years ago?
That was about 2007, thereabout.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you can remember very well, we held the interview in Ikeja.
Yes, Toyin.
Yes.
I remember.
So,
some of the things I didn't say it, so you still need to apologize to me.
Someone was a fire journalist.
Oh my.
So, now, looking back at where you started from 2007 to 2023, and now, one of the things that I honestly must tell our listener is that Wunmi, right from the beginning, knew where she was going. I can never forget what she told me that day. You might have forgotten, but I still remember very well. You told me that the industry is tough.
Right.
It's difficult to make it. It's this, it's that. But that no matter how difficult it is, you were going to make your breakthrough. And here we are today. Countless films. I'm sure at that time you were praying for your phone to ring for people to call you.
Right.
And I'm sure now there are days that you don't want to work.
A lot of times I don't even pick up. Sometimes, not every time anyway.
Yeah. So tell us, how do you feel now? How do you feel from that time now? I noticed that one way or the other you've been able to manage your relationship with people. How have you been able to do Wunmi the superstar,
right, and
Wunmi who was just struggling to come up then,
okay,
and you've still been able to handle situations and relationship?
All right. First of all, for the kind of person I am, I'm a God lover. A lot of people don't know that part of me. I owe that glory to God Almighty. I owe it to consistency. I owe it to a lot of hard work. I owe it to resilience, and I owe it to good people who thought of, partnership, who gave us a platform. A lot of people, I owe it to media houses. Sometimes they do a lot of good, but some bad eggs have made it to us that we don't even want to appreciate them because of the way they make it. So I owe it to a lot of media houses, and I owe it to producers. I owe it to a lot of people who wanted to work with Wunmi Toriola, who saw nothing out of something and they were ready to work with me, and I owe it to them. And being able to still maintain who I am, maybe because of the kind of home bringing or upbringing I have and my kind of person. Maybe I'm too content to a fault that sometimes I don't even know my status. When people see me on streets and they start staring, I'm like, why is she staring? Before I now remember, oh, you're a Wunmi Toriola. So first of all, I am a Wunmi Toriola before anything, and that has been working for me, and that's why I can always be at equilibrium irrespective of the status that comes with me.
Okay. Wunmi, from the days of Idumota movie,
right,
to the days of now YouTube, you now woke up one day and decided that I wanted to make a movie for the cinema.
Right.
Why are you doing it? Is it because are you doing it because you feel that that's where the big money is, or you just want to do it because you feel that that's you are looking at some people and you want to be like them?
Okay, as for me, the project is Queen Latifa. I am intentional about it. I've told stories, but I wanted to tell more good stories. To me, there is no bad story. It's only the way that story is being told. I did it in the YouTube way, and I saw that I needed to do more. I didn't tell the story as much as I would love to. And that is why I'm doing this to Queen Latifa. Like, I want to tell the story more because I'm an intentional being. I understood the place of platform, starting from the fresh part and moving. If you can look at my life in the industry, I've moved from zero like that. I've not gotten to where I'm going to, but I just believe in the movement. Like, I don't want to just jump a day to day and I'm on the top and I'm scared of the balance. So right now, I think I have the foresight more. I think I have the business strategy more. I think I have the ability to handle the crowd more now to do this. It's not as if at those times I didn't have the money, but do I have the experience more? I featured in 1 or 2 movies that are cinemas, so I'm like, okay, Wunmi, your audience wants more. You've explored the YouTube market, and I'm still exploring it. And okay, let them see this part of me, and that is why I've brought my mind together to tell the story in a way I can tell it more than the YouTube version, and I want to tell the story to Queen Latifa. Like I say, this movie is going to resonate the audience. They will just love it. And beyond me, it's a journey. It's a journey a journey to me. Queen Latifa is a journey, is a movement. It's something I hold dear to me, and that's it. I'm just intentional about this project. Yeah.
I noticed that apart from your movie Queen Latifa,
right,
another movie is coming out on that same day in the movie. Does that not scare you to in terms of the fact that it might affect your movie, since you will now have to be promoting
2 different films?
2 different films.
Actually, it shows that it's about time. This is the time for Wunmi to come up. And it's funny that it's coming boom boost. I want to use that word. It's coming bad boost. So now I'm not scared. I like room for competition. It's an healthy competition. Saying that I'm in that movie, it's a pride for me to be in Farmer's Bride, and it's another big pride for me to be in Queen Latifa. Not just being in Queen Latifa, being the executive producer, a producer because it was produced by Judith Audu. I'll give her the credit, and as an associate producer, and having to work with one of the best businessmen I've known in my life, the CEO Cinemax. I'm just like, okay, this competition is healthy. Oh, let's go, let's have it. Let's have it. Let's have Farmer's Bride. Let's have Queen Latifa. Let's have it. So I'm not scared. It's an healthy competition.
Produced YouTube films and other kind of films in the past.
Right.
And you've starred in many of these films. A cinema film is generally very different from big screen. Big screen is always different.
Right.
What were the challenges that you faced in producing this? How did you manage the things that you did not know that you had to learn?
Okay.
Because you said earlier that you started from somewhere and you're going somewhere.
Okay.
Where are you going with this? What's the end game for you? Is cinema the goal?
Okay, so it's cinema is the goal, YouTube is the goal. Yeah. I'm that kind of actress that believes there are different audiences. When you get to the cinema, sometimes the YouTube audience is not even the cinema. I want to cut across. It's about time. I want to cross across. A lot of people feel, oh, you're Yoruba. I think a lot of you don't speak English. I need people to know that part of me. I read language, had my master's in public administration. I have a lot to offer. I have the poise. I can do it. So people need to know that part of me. They don't really know it. So I'm not scared, number one. Then number two, my production. Yeah, that was why I had to get in, because it's my first production. I had to get in able ends. It was stress-free for me. I've never seen a kind of production that was so smooth in terms of production. I had the best team. I had likes of May Baker. I had likes of Judith Audu. Coupled with the director, Captain Dexy. A lot of beautiful hands to work with me. Because one thing about me, I believe in division of labor. As an actor, I took the Queen Latifa role. You don't want me to still take the producer role. Let people do it. Then we come up. It's a teamwork, and that is it. So I'm a team worker, and it really reflected on my production in Queen Latifa. It came out, oh my God, so stress free. And coupled with the fact that I'd been on set of a lot of cinema movies that I've done, maybe 2 or 3 scenes, as Bayu would say. Bayu, this is a sub for you, okay? Now it's a comeback. Queen Latifa did the lead role, man. Okay, so guys,
okay, so resonates with your the characters that you play as a troublesome person,
right?
In films, a lot of people see that feel like that's the real Wunmi Toriola. That was the Wunmi Toriola that is the Wunmi Toriola in private, or that's just another character. How do you find the inspiration to pull off those roles beautifully?
Okay, so now this is, let me just come back home. I'm sure Mr. Ashew knew me when I was not even the Wunmi Toriola, and he could say that, for real, I'm not a troublesome person. And sometimes when I want to put it up to my audience, when I see them in real life, they're already bringing the fights. And I'm like, oh, hi, I'm trying to be poised, and they're like, don't do that tease. They want it. So sometimes I fake it as though I'm the troublesome person when I see them, so they can blend with the Wunmi Toriola. So a lot of them now be like, oh, she's so calm. And when I'm not in that mood of giving them what they want, they're like, oh, are you like this for real? I can't give those energy in movies, and I now have to battle with those kind of energies in real life. You want to kill me? So I'm a peace lover. I'm a very calm person. Sometimes when it comes hot, I bring it up. I'm just call me salad, the blend of everything. But trust me, I'm a very peaceful person.
You follow up to that.
Okay.
If you look at if you yourself look at your social media pages,
Right.
2 years ago, and compare it with what you have now, you will see that 2 years ago, anybody that comes your way with trouble, you give it to them.
That's good. Yes.
Is it that now people don't come for your trouble again? They know that Wunmi will give it to them, or now you have grown older and more mature that you've learned to now decide to ignore certain things, because those times people that know that I'm close to you, they will come and say, talk to Wunmi. This is why would she should just have ignored this person. She just have, you understand? But now I noticed that at least for like 1 year now,
It's been peaceful.
it's peaceful. The only time I saw that you did a live, it was when they started abusing people's child.
Yeah.
Right.
And you wonder that anybody
Go straight. Actually, like you said, some of us, when they advise us do this, we want to go through the process. I think I'm fashioned that way. It comes with growth. Yeah. I've grown, age-wise, financially, socially, in my career. And I realize some energies don't even need an attention. You just leave it. They come. They still come. Like, they come. Sometimes I'm in the mood. I just be like, shake a berry, and should we start? But sometimes, a lot of times now, I just see it as, what, the task is different. I have a lot of things to do before I attend to my son. I have a business. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm still schooling. I have a lot of things. My project, Queen Latifa, the YouTube movie, a lot of... I own my YouTube channel now. So most of my productions are on the YouTube channel. So I have lots of things to do. Sometimes I don't even get to see some of these comments. It's on my fans that I'll give them. So when I see my fans now tackle them, I'm like, Omorola and nothing, and I just fold my hands. So sometimes it's, for me, it's been about growth, and I've been able to manage it, and I listen to advice. So when people started calling me, Wunmi, why now? Don't ignore them. I'll be like, hey, ring cotton sheni. So along the line, I started listening to people, and I'm like, okay, let me ignore, and I think it's working. It works.
I see a lot of your posts on your son. Tell us, what's motherhood like, and how has it affected the way you think now?
Roles you take.
Yeah. Those who know me know I'm passionate about children. Even before I had my child, I'm very passionate about children. I'm having a foundation coming up. I just want to end up with this. Let's see Queen Latifa. A lot of things at the same time, and it's just about children. So I'm a very passionate person. I've got empathy. Then motherhood to me is another thing. It's showing that it gives me more of a view of how big my heart is. So it has really changed me. It has toned me down. I want to be a good mother figure. I want to be. Sometimes when I'm shouting, I don't shout in front of my child. I don't use some shouting words in front of my child. When he sees me and you're like, Mommy, what's it? I just want to be a good role model, God's willing, So, and coupled with the fact that I got a good upbringing, sometimes the social media, the kind of industry we find ourselves, that reshapes some of us. But for someone like me, I still hold on to that background. It has worked for me. My parents allowed me to be kids. I've got family love, and irrespective of the kind of job I do, I want to imbibe and I want to give to my child. So for me, motherhood has really taught me a whole lot. It has taught me to be more patient. That taught me to be firm. You see me now, okay, do it, baby, and you see the strong mom in me. I'm just sweet. So motherhood has really helped me.
Okay, so I'll take you back to Queen Latifa a bit. I'll give you some background. So a few weeks ago, we had a guest on the show that said that was trying to sell Nollywood to the international community.
Right.
She was doing it beautifully at the Essence Film Festival.
Right.
And one of the key challenges that we have in the industry is lack of numbers. The fact that a lot of people don't come out to say, this is how much I used to produce this film, for example.
Right.
Now, as a first cinema film, how much would you say has gone into the production of into Queen Latifa so far? How much have you expended? Because if, for example, you get an investor that wants you to come and do something like that again, replicate that kind of success, what would they be looking at? How much has gone into it? In terms of numbers,
we are not even yet done, but as it is, because we still have the premiere, the marketing part of it, it's a lot of millions. It's a multi-millionaire project. Trust me. I don't want to give a figure. I know why people don't want to give figures, because audience be like, oh, 200,000, she'll lose dunya again. She'll perfect 1 billion, she'll lose dunya. That's why people don't want to give an adequate they don't want that energy. But for me, I so much trust God. I trust my audience, I trust my fans, and I want to give them. I don't want to compromise when it comes to quality. Even the producers know, the people we work together, they're like, some of your colleagues want to be like, let's boycott it. No, we are giving the best. It's my first time coming out, and I have to create this. So I'm not coming low. Even my YouTube project, you can tell as unique, as minute as some of our projects. I never did minute movies. My twin, I did it last year. It cost me a lot of millions. It cost me almost 20 million naira for a YouTube movie. It's okay, So for me, I don't do the low budget. When I come out, I'm out. When I'm not ready to come out, I won't come out.
You back to those conversations.
Okay.
From Queen
Latifa. Okay.
Most of those people you had issues with at those times. Now that you feel that you are more matured,
right?
Maturity comes with forgiving.
Right.
Maturity comes with apologizing when you feel that you are wrong.
Yes.
Have you tried to do that? I'm sure that sometimes when you have issues with someone, you look at it and maybe you take a pause later and say, I'm the one that is actually wrong this time. Have you done that? Have you done like a reconciliation of your friends and then?
Okay, for reconciliation, for those that have really thought, oh, mommy, I think you overreacted. You did this. It's your fault. People who know me know. Even my colleagues know. They'll be like, I'm not scared to say sorry. I'm that kind of a person. I've sincerely said sorry to them. But those who I know, they hurt me. But we can't debate it. The public don't want to hear. Wunmi sounds like the troublesome person. Obviously, she will be the one at fault. I've forgiven them, but I did not apologize because I am not that wrong, but I've made peace with myself. So when I make peace with myself, I'm not hating on anybody. When I see anybody growth, oh, good job, you're doing well. Oh, I'm doing well. I don't want to put my nose in your business. Don't put your nose in my business. But for me, I found peace.
Okay. Now we're rounding up.
Okay.
I have one more question. I don't know whether okay, I have two questions then.
Okay.
This one I want to ask, then the last one will be on Queen Latifa.
Okay.
Now, years back, you're one of those people who did not wait for the blogs to write that your marriage was over or anything. You came out to say, my marriage is over. So to me, it was like a shut up. What do you want to write again? You understand?
Cannot come and kill me now. I don't write that.
You understand? Now, you are single.
Right.
Are you searching? And if you are searching, what kind of man are you looking for?
I'm not even sure I'm searching, but I'm single, obviously.
Why are you not searching? You're still young.
I know. Of course, I'll give marriage another thought. I'm a sweet person. I'm a family person. And I love, okay? So, yeah, definitely, it will come. But I think it will come in the right time. I want to put a lot of things in place, most especially my son. If we'll be having a stepfather that's going to be a father, I want him to be independent, to be like, okay, mommy, you can talk, and I just want to put some things in place. And if there is room for reconciliation, which I said it in my interview, but a lot of people took it wrongly. Sometimes technology has done it. You can have kids, co-parenting, but I don't feel I don't know. So for now, that's why I said my decision is not clear. Let me just focus on my career.
Are you co-parenting well with your...
Oh my God. I just wished we were just friends. It worked better. You know, I told him, like, okay, maybe we were just even made to be friends. I don't know. It's working, and he's been a good father to his son for now. He's been doing well. He comes, you know, people now. I'm not going to do interview. You know, start saying, oh, Kukuti, so me, I will still come and say it again. You know, that he's not doing well again, but he's been a good father. He's been present. So
the last question before we go.
All right.
I want to ask you, why should the economy is so tight right now?
God.
You understand?
Yes.
So why should I take my hard-earned 7,500, take an Uber or buy petrol in my car, go with my wife or my girlfriend, and go to the Ikeja City Mall or Merida Mall anymore to go and watch Queen Latifa from September 27th?
I'm sure a lot of people who goes with the way you have designed it will still call me and be like, Wunmi, can I just give you something? I don't want to make mouth, but we did magic. We made an intentional movie. It's not just like, okay, I just have a story. We did a good movie. Number one, you will find entertainment in it. You will find lesson. I don't know about cinema movies. And when I was still talking about lesson and morals, my brothers are like, must it come with, you know, some people are like, must it come with, it's a cinema movie. Sometimes, you know, you excuse morals. I'm like, okay, the Yoruba girl in me is saying morals. The Yoruba girl, you know. So a lot of things are imbibed. Then coupled with the fact that the cast are mind-blowing. I got fantastic cast. You know, you want to see a lot of them. You want to see Nancy Sime. You want to see Kuleremi. You want to see Bro Shaggy. You want to see Kiki. You want to see Femi Adebayo. You want to see Adedimeji Lateef. You want to see Elvina Ibru. You want to see Wunmi Toriola. You want to see Jumoke Odetola. You want to see a whole lot of people. So it's in fact, should we do it 10,000? I'm just joking. No.
Thank you so much, Wunmi, for coming. And we wish you all the best. We shall be rooting for you from here. And you know, you don't agree that I root for you, but we shall be rooting for you from here.
Yeah.
And by the grace of God, it's going to come out to be a successful hit.
Amen.
And we'll call you back to come and tell us how you made those millions.
Amen.
I saw your tweet to Funke. You're asking, saying that 500 million is okay. I said you need 1 billion.
She should give me expo. She's a pace setter, and some of them have really made ways for a lot of people to climb on. So,
but ladies have done really fantastic.
We are giving credit. If you take the credit away, you are not serious. We are giving credit for real. No.
All right. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.